Welcome to art. We are going to be drawing together today. Yay! I thought we could draw a castle. I know how a lot of movies and cartoons have castles in them, and also when you travel or if you see pictures on the internet or on TV, you might want to try to draw a castle. You can make it as colorful as you like. Here are the things you're going to need: pencil, eraser. That's it. And if you want to use color in your drawing, you can also have pencil crayons, marker, or even crayons. Let's start with our drawing. Just go to the middle of your page, like right here, okay? And draw a rectangle. So not too big and not really, really small. It's medium. So I'm gonna start by doing 2 lines. And then I'll just attach them, and you can also use a ruler for this if you want to. All right, so, and then I am just going to add the little indented blocks here, you know, the thing you see. When you see it, you'll know what I mean. It's these little lines here that, because guards used to stand here. Okay, so that's done. And then I want to draw the door. Sure that it's in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. I think this is a good spot. And then I'm going to go, this looks like a really good spot. Okay. And we're just going to go. And you can add some lines for the wood here. Just a light pressure when you're drawing and not dark, because you want to be able to erase if you need to. So then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to make a little point there, and I'm going to make a point then, and I'm just going to go up. Then I'm just going to draw another line, okay? And I'm going to make more turrets. Oh, sorry, not turrets. I'm going to make more of these little indented blocks. All right, and we will be erasing these later, like, I just want to show you really quick. So any lines that you've accidentally erased, you can go ahead and fix those. So now we've got the base of our castle. So we've got the main entrance and the main building. I'll move on to the turrets on the sides. Okay, so I want to add one over here, maybe one over here, and some more, depending. So let's start off by drawing a line. And again, you can use a ruler if you like. So you would just go up like this. And so I'm just going to make sure this goes here so that you can see that it's on the side like that. And if you want, you can go ahead and add one on this side. And I don't really want them to be too big, because we're going to add some other details. So I'm just going to do like that. Okay, so I decided that I want them to be a little shorter, so I'm just going to... going to just draw another line here, another one here. Now it's There we go. Okay, so now that I'm done this part, I want to add some other details to my castle. So you can do this, is you can go like this. Once you're finished with that, we're gonna add the grounds. My castle is gonna be on a hill, so I'm just gonna add like some grounds like that. And maybe I'm gonna add some trees if I want. A simple, good old pine tree. So what I like to do is, trees don't usually come in a row. You could do them in a row if you like, but sometimes one will be in front of the other, so I'll just, okay, so you can do anything on this side. A pathway like this, you can add like bricks. You can go like this just to make it fancy. Stone path, so I'm just gonna add little circles. Okay, so let me do that slowly. So little circles in 3s or 4s to show that it's a stone path. Okay, so there we go. I'm happy, and you can add like some single ones if you want. Now, if you want, if you have a marker, you go ahead and show you what you would do if you were gonna outline. So you could start wherever you want, and you would just go and outline everything. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in, and we'll come back. Now I'm just gonna use an eraser to get rid of the lines, and this part's important because when you're coloring, you don't want to smudge. Okay, so I'll be back. I'll erase everything and I'll be back. We're gonna start coloring. So I decided that I'm gonna use pencil crayons for this. You can use whatever you like. You're just gonna take the dark gray. Well, you can use a dark gray or a light gray, but you're gonna press darker on the edges. What to do when I'm coloring is to use light, like not too dark, so I don't start off going like this, because when you do that you can't really erase it. So I like to start off medium pressure, and then you're just gonna take your pencil crayon and hold it like this at the end, so not over here. Hold it like this. And then you're just gonna go over lightly and just fill in the little pebbles. This door. Go ahead and gentle strokes, don't go too dark. Just darken the outline, and that will give us some 3D-ness to our drawing. Use a black. You're just going to go in and you're gonna draw some lines like that, and that's gonna make it look like wood. And then this metal thing, you can go ahead and color in black since you've got the black here with you. Very light gray so that I can mix the two. Okay, so I'm gonna take my dark gray and I'm gonna move up here, and I'm just going to dark outline and then light on the inside over here, and do the same thing that I did with this one. Let's do this side. Dark. Let's take our yellows and just go into the windows and color those in. You can also color them in blue if you like. I just chose yellow so that it shows up. Then I'm gonna take my light gray and I'm gonna go in and just color the bricks in. But if you notice, I'm not gonna use too much pressure, only on the outline. So for example, this is my outline, right? This is my outline. And then the rest is just gonna be light. So then I'm just underneath here gonna add some shading because I want it to look like this is sticking out, right? Because it's 3D. I'm gonna add some shading in here. So it's dark and then dark. You don't have to go as fast as I'm going, or you can go faster than I'm going. It's up to you. And just pause the video if you need time. Let's make our little flag red. So we're gonna use red. And the reason why I thought I should use red is because if I want to make the sky blue, then I want the red to show up. So I'm gonna go over the same spot a few times to get the desired effect that you want. So grab a green. So we're just gonna go in and color the trees. So let's continue. I'm gonna take the black and I'm just gonna go in here and I'm just gonna add some details. And don't forget to blend it out after. Do the same thing over here. I've colored this in just like this, and now I'm gonna use this green for the grass. I'm gonna make it look like grass. You can go like this too. You can do like a short little. When I get to this part, I'm not gonna go all the way down to this part of the page. I always like to leave a little bit of a gap. It just makes the picture look more clean to me. If I go all the way down, it's okay. But then if I wanna hang this up and I wanna frame it, then it won't eat up too much of the drawings. Use a lighter green, and I'm just gonna go over really quick just to blend in all the colors. We're gonna be ready for the sky. Let's get a blue that we like. Just, sorry for the camera shaking. If you wanna add clouds, you can go ahead and add a little cloud copy. So I just do like a curve, and then a little bit of a bubble underneath. The best way to color the sky is probably to do it this way because it's horizontal, right? But these parts can be a little difficult, so sometimes I like to just start off. Remember, again, you can start off a little darker here, and then we can, as we go up, we can get softer. We'll go ahead and color this whole thing, and I'll see you in a bit. You can pause if you need time to color yours in as well. To show you a little trick, you can turn your page sideways to make it easier. So we're almost done. I just wanted to show you what to do when you get to the top. So what I like to do is I like to kind of just be really gentle and soft near the top. Give it a little bit more time. Okay, so I'm gonna go in the opposite direction very gently just to finish filling in the gaps wherever I see them. I want to add some shading to the clouds because clouds are not really ever just flat like that, right? They're sort of, they have like a 3D-ish kind of look to them. So I'm going to use a light gray. You can use a blue if you want. And I'm just gonna only outline the bottom a little bit, very lightly. If you notice, I'm using very light strokes. And then I'm just gonna, in circular light motion, just add a little bit of shading to the bottom. And then, okay. You can add as little shading or as much shading as you want. And then, last but not least, I'm gonna grab a marker. I want to just make a little bird flying out there in the distance, so I'm just gonna use my marker and go ahead and add little bird, dark gray or black, and I'm just gonna add a little bird. So it's just like these two pointy lines, or like kind of like a flattened out M. And don't forget to sign and put a date at the bottom of your drawing so that you know when you do it. I had so much fun drawing with you guys, and I hope you guys had a lot of fun too, and I can't wait until we draw together again. Have a great day!